Hello everyone, welcome back to another YouTube video. This one is a little bit different from what I usually do, as today I'm going to be showing you some tips and tricks for Rainbow Six Siege, coming from not a pro, but I have been playing the game for like 3 years. So, hopefully you find good advice from these tips. Tip number 1 can be used on really any map here, but you're going to want to go down, punch the side of this, punch this right here twice, and now you have a fully prepped window to jump out of. And then you can shoot people down here if the bomb site's right there and they have Thatcher and Thermite at the wall. And when you jump out right here, let's pretend that you're in a real game, you jump out right here, you can kill anyone on helipad and running down right here for a spawn peek. Our second tip is going to be quick breaking barricades. You just do that and you run right into it. Our third tip here is going to be on bank. Right at this window, you can see anyone coming down from jewelry right here and get a quick and easy spawn peek on them. Spawn peeks you can really do on any map, but you really just gotta find a really good spot to get an early game kill. The fourth tip here is gonna be masking your sound. So let's pretend that I'm gonna drop this hatch and it makes a really loud noise. Listen to this. You can hear that when you hit the ground right there. Also, those metal detectors go off whenever you run through them. But let's pretend that I'm going to drop hatch now. I'm going to shoot a few bullets, and it'll mask the sound, or at least most of it, so they won't expect it as much when you drop the hatch. Another tip for masking your sound is that when you're going to rappel in, you can shoot a few bullets to mask the sound of rappelling in, and they don't hear the sound of you rappelling in. Our next tip here is a really good tip, and you're going to want to follow in on this one. The next one is to just drone. You don't want to run in guns a-blazing, not knowing where anyone or anything is. You're going to want to drone it out first in case like someone's sitting back here and you just run up through here and you get shot from behind. You're going to want to drone it out, but information in this game doesn't last very long, so you're going to need to make your move quick. The next tip here that I'm going to show you, I want everyone to follow. Let's say that there's a drone coming up right here, and you're going to shoot it. Don't shoot it if you see the Mozzie Pest right here. If they run into it, still don't shoot it. My teammates have done this, like, more times than I can count. And I'm sick and tired of them shooting my Mozzie drones. So if you see it, and it's going to run into here, don't shoot it. If you see a white outline rat, don't shoot it. And if you're not sure if it is a team drone, just hop on cameras and check if it's there. Another tip here is to use your operator gadgets and specialties. Let's say I'm going to bring like a thermite and a Thatcher and they got that wall. You don't want to get ran out on, so you could place a claymore right here. But if you do get control, you can send in a zero cam up to there. You can go on to the zero cam. That was a bad zero cam, hold up. You can try to get a zero cam back there. Get onto the zero cam, and then use it to destroy utility. Our next tip here is to simply just turn off music. Go into audio and have music at 0 right here. Another tip here is going to be bandit tricking. I have a clip of bandit tricking, so I will show that on the screen. Going in. Another really good tip here is to use the shooting range. It is underutilized, and it is a really good way to practice recoil control, aim, and like testing out brand new operators. You can just go in here and select any operator, doesn't matter if you own them or not. Pick your operator, and there's 3 different areas that you can test them in. First area is recoil control. I'm kind of bad. I just have extended barrel on though. Over here is the damage tester. And then finally, over here is the aim tester. This right here is probably the thing that is best for you. If you want to practice your aim. So utilize the shooting range. It's a really good area to practice and get better at the game. The next thing here that I'm going to tell you about is the barrels is the barrels on the guns. You go into here, you go into barrels, you can have a bunch of different barrels. Like flash hider, which will reduce speed at which the muzzle moving upwards, you know. You can just read these right here though, but I'll give you like a little bit more tip. This thing right here, up and down recoil, it'll help stop. This one right here will help you with horizontal. I recommend this one though right here. It's going to be way better, and it also helps just a tiny little bit with vertical recoil. This one right here, don't use it. I mean, I don't use it. I don't know anyone who uses it. This right here, which make your guns quieter. This right here does more damage, but it adds in way more recoil. Can you shut up, Zero? Thank you. So that is what you need to know about those. And then there's a bunch of other different sights. There's like 15 sights in the game or something. There's a lot more than right here, though, which are found on like operators like, let's say, Maverick or something. You go into here. There's a lot more right here. These are for every gun. These are for certain guns. Another really good tip here is to punch this thing right here. It'll stop the music, which will make you hear better. The next tip, let's pretend that I'm a defender. The attacker has planted on this hatch. Do you want to know what you can do? If you can't get in here and shoot it from above, you can go in and shoot the hatch from below. And immediately, the defenders would win as the diffuser would basically go off. That right there is a Legion mine going off. You gotta listen to sound cues accordingly. You can come into here and you can ping it to see who their operator is. Not a lot of people know that. And then, let's say you're in prep phase, you can red ping. Let's say that you're not in prep phase though. If you red ping, they can shoot your drone. But another thing that you can do is go up to like here, get like a good drone spot, and press Z on them to ping them. Like let's say I wanted to ping them right here. Press Z and ping them. Red pinging will alert them that there's a drone on them. That's why you should always Z ping. Another thing is finding like really good droning spots. I'm gonna get like up here. Pretty good droning spot. Another tip here is to actually help out your team and reinforce. Like right here, you're gonna always want to reinforce this wall. Both of these walls right here. If you don't know what to reinforce, you can like help make rotates back here, or just like put down your gadgets and just try to set stuff up with your team. Another thing here is just to be aware of your surroundings. Listen to sound cues, like I said with the Legion mine. It's really hard to hear it on the recording, because for me, my mic volume is way louder. But you're gonna really want to listen in and be aware of that stuff. You're also gonna want to be aware of the time. If like, let's say you're an attacker and you don't have diffuser, and there's like 45 seconds left, you're gonna want to make your move, grab diffuser. If there's like 15 seconds left, you're just gonna want to like just rush at that point and try to kill them. Just be aware of time, and also in 1v1 situations, remain calm, alright? If you start to shake, if you start to like get nervous or whatever, that might just throw you off of your game. You need to remain calm in order to win most of these.